Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be using Rockabilly Black from Nail Sugar. This was part of the Fright Night Halloween collection, but you can buy all the glitters separately now on the website, so don't panic if you missed out on one of the bundles. You can buy them separately. I'm going to be doing The Nightmare Before Christmas on these nails. I'm really excited about this set. I loved how they turned out, and I love Jack Skellington, but I've never ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm going to have to go at some point and watch it. I'm using Nalchemy's Onyx, which is the black gel polish, on the thumb and pinky. I'm going to apply 2 coats of this, curing between 60 seconds for each coat. Then I'm going to take the Rockabilly Black, and I've got a fluffy brush like this, and I'm just going to dip it into the glitter and then tap it onto the tacky layer of black gel polish. I think I edited this video at I was cutting bits out of it at 3:30 this morning, so I hope I haven't actually looked what it looks like yet. I've just stuck it in the Dub Me app, so I'm just tapping it into the tacky layer. What I had to do was, for some reason this black gel polish doesn't have much of a tacky layer, so I've put a thin layer of base coat over the black, and the glitter is sticking nicely to the base coat. So there we go. It looks really nice. What's happened? Oh, this is my editing skills gone wrong. I'm brushing off the excess glitter, and then I'm going to go over the top with my CBD tempered top coat. It's the top coat that I've used. The bottle I'm using is running out, so I think I ended up putting 2 coats on just to make it really smooth. I'm going to do the same to the pinky. So this top coat cures for 60 seconds in the lamp. There we are. So now we're getting on to the good bit, the bit that everyone's been waiting for. Right, I'm going to go over each nail with black gel polish from Nalchemy. Initially, when I started this set, it was going to be a Halloween scene, not The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, yeah, but I decided no, it's got to be in The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm using Daylily and Saltstone from Nalchemy, and I've got my silicone paint mat, and I'm just going to put a little blob of each. You know, when you Google The Nightmare Before Christmas, it'll come up with a picture of Jack Skellington on the top of a spirally hill, and in the background there's a big moon. Well, we're going to create that moon today on the middle finger. So I'm going to use the Daylily and a bit of the white to create the moon. I do faff around. When I say faff around, I do mix the colours a bit too. So the moon was kind of yellow on the outside, and then on the centre it had like faded to white. Not faded, but it had, yeah, so it's got a white centre and a yellow outside. So I started by just making the whole moon yellow. And then I've cured that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and I'm going in with the white now in the centre. And then I think I mix the white with a bit of top coat to dilute the colour, and I blend it into the yellow. I don't know that that was very successful, so I think I'm pretty sure I ended up mixing some of the yellow with the white, and then just putting that around the outside of the white. See, this is just the moon, and I was like faffing like ridiculous amounts. See here, I mixed the 2 colours together just to get more of a nice blend. I'm such a perfectionist sometimes. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I want things to be perfect, and then sometimes I couldn't give a poop. I don't know why this moon was bugging me. I had to get it right. There we go. So I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And I tried to slow it down so you could see the shade, the blendy bit. If I talk really slow... Oh no, it's finished. God, I'm weird. Witch Hazel and Onyx. I'm going to use these colours to create the swirly hill. I do mix the Witch Hazel with the black to darken the purple. So I'm using my Natalie 8mm detailing brush to paint the hill on, and it's got this swirly end. I was going to try and draw Jack Skellington on top of the hill, but I thought no, it's too small. Plus he takes up a whole nail himself anyway, so he can't be on 2 nails because that's just greedy. So I'm going to cover the whole nail with this dark purple that I've created, and I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I've got a bit of, I put this underneath because I wasn't sure if you could really see over the black, my black matte. I wasn't sure if you could see very well the detail, but I've just got the purple now with a little less black in it, or this might just be the purple on its own, actually, I can't remember, but I'm just using this to add a little bit of detail. And then curing that again for 30 seconds. Then I've mixed the purple with a little bit of white, because where the moonlight hit the hill, there were little patches of colour of, like, yeah. God. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm adding like a little hill bit. If you look at the movie poster, you'll know what I mean. You'll know what I'm doing. I've cured that, and now I'm using Bittersweet, which is an orange from Natalie, and a bit of black. And I'm going to create some pumpkins, only a couple at the bottom. I mean, they're really, really tiny. I was like, I almost undenied whether to do them because I wasn't sure how they were going to turn out. But I did, because there's loads on the poster, but I just put a couple on. So I'll cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds again, and then I'm using the Daylily to add like a couple of eyes and a mouth to the pumpkin. I wasn't even worried about trying to make like rectangle shapes. I just thought as long as you can tell it's a pumpkin, that's good enough for me. There we go, in the lamp, 30 seconds. Now we're moving on to the top coating part. I'm going to top coat it in Velvet Matte because I love things matte top coated, and this Velvet Matte is the nicest matte top coat you will ever use. When you get the nail out the lamp and touch the nail, it literally feels like velvet. It's lovely. I love it. So that's the middle nail done. Oh, I think it's kind of cute already. We're going to move on to Jack now. So again, I'm putting down 2 coats of Onyx, curing each layer for 30 seconds. Then I'm using Saltstone to create Jack's head. So I'm just going to do the whole head, and then I will draw his eyes and stuff on afterwards. He's like literally the cutest skeleton in the whole wide world. If ever I were to meet a skeleton, it would have to be Jack. Is that strange? That is a bit strange. I don't think in real life I'd want to see a skeleton. So I thought I put a bit too much white on there, so I tried to scrape a little bit off. Then I put his little neck on. and sort of like the collarbone bit. And then that's going to cure. I had to do the eyes 3 times before I got it right. I can't remember. Oh, the first time I done the eyes, the nose, and then the mouth went wrong, and I tried to just wipe the mouth off, but everything else got smudged, so I was like, just do it again. Then the second time I got the nose wrong, and I tried to wipe the nose off and everything got smudged. And this time I thought, right, the eyes are good, I'll cure them, and then I'm going to go in with the nose. Oh no, I'm not. I'm doing some little things. He had little like lines under his eyes. Then I'm going to go in with the nose, but you can't see because once again I've stupidly gone out of shot. There we go, cure that in the lamp. And then I'm going to use the Artisan black gel paint from Natalie because you can get really fine lines with this, and his mouth was a really fine line. Look at his little face is so cute. Then he had little lines across his mouth, so we're going to go in with the Natalie black gel paint again to create those. And then with Sally as well, because she was a pain in the arse, I tell you, to do. I've used the Natalie gel paints to do her as well. Going over with the Velvet Matte. Bit fluffing that again. Bloody stuff. I say it every time. There we go. Oh my god, he looks amazing. Love you, Jack. Okay, so we're nearly there. I'm aware this video is quite long this week. 2 layers of black onyx from Natalie. Cure 30 seconds each layer. Hang on, that didn't make sense. Cure each layer for 30 seconds. Right. I didn't show you. Oh yeah, look, I've got a little bit of the blue Artisan gel paints I mixed with just the white gel polish to create. She's got like a pale blue face. So I'm mapping out her face now. I can't remember, but I think she had a little kind of chin. I don't know if her face dipped a little bit. I can't remember now. But it does it on this now, so she does. And then I'm just like adding on her neck. I'm not going to do like the whole bodies. I just wanted to do their faces. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for, I think I only cure that for 30 seconds. I'm going to use the red Artisan gel paint to create her hair. So I just put this where I think it's going to go on the face and stuffs. And later on I will go over it with some black just to give it a little bit of detail. Oh yeah, look, I got attacked by a shark. I didn't really. I put my wrist, I lent my wrist on the lid of the gel paint, and it looked like I'd been bitten by a shark or something. Did you believe me though? Did you? Probably not. Can you hear the Tesco's van? Someone's got their shopping and they're reversing. So what I done with the hair was I didn't go right up to the face or the neck. I just left a little gap between so that it had like a bit of a boundary. Is that, I don't know if that's the right word. And I've cured that for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to use the white Artisan gel paint to create her eyes. But we do go around the eyes later with some black, so don't worry that it probably looks a bit funny because nothing is outlined yet, but we'll do that afterwards. I don't think I got her eye shape right, but she was, I mean, it looks like she was Pips, but she was more of a pain than Jack, if I'm honest. If I'd have left all my mistakes in on this one, this video would have been so long. So I'll just tell you about them. Instead. See, look, I was like, oh, just leave it, don't touch it, because we'll have to do the whole bloody thing again. We're going to put some pupils in. And I think I do, no I don't, I cure it. Eyelashes are going on. And she's got like a funny nose, so I've just put like a little line. I'm going to outline her hair now and add a few black lines in the red. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Then she's got this like little tiny diddy mouth and some like stitches. So I was going to put stitches at the top because she has got stitches at the top too. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'm going to draw her a little tiny mouth, and then she's going to have like little stitches on the lines. And I'm going to fill her mouth in with red to create her lips. But I think I cure this first. Oh no, I don't. Oh gosh, that was brave of me. There we go. So I'm going to cure her in the lamp, I think. Yeah. Woohoo! And we're going to give her some top coat. Again, the Velvet Matte top coat. Cure her for 30 seconds. And this is the finished set. I absolutely love it. I hope you do too. If you do, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you lovely lot in the next one. Love ya, bye!